I'm Danielle and I'm the founder of Photography Edit. Welcome to my channel. This is day 50 of Project 365. Like every time I see these numbers, I just think it's just amazing. I just can't believe it. Obviously when I think about the bigger picture, it's like, okay, wow, we've still got quite a way to go. But the fact that I'm on day 50, like super excited and so happy about it. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, just like I always say to you, I'm just so excited for the journey. And I really hope that when you watch these videos that you're kind of embracing your own journey. And you know, when you're thinking about like your visions and your goals and where you want to be in by the end of the year or next year, like just like getting yourself to be like one step closer and just putting in the effort to, you know, be the happiest, most amazing, fulfilled human being you could possibly be. That is like what this is all about. So today I'm really excited because I'm off to stay in a treehouse for the weekend, which is going to be so lovely. I actually booked it last year, which so glad that I did, because if it was that I just booked it now, like I probably wouldn't be able to do this. So the fact that I've booked it last year and it feels like I'm having like a free weekend away, which obviously in itself is wonderful, and it's just super secluded. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no like what do you call it, what's the word I'm looking for, plugs or anything like that. So it's just like reconnecting with yourself and nature and doing all those things that are really like humbling, and a lot of it is just like well-being and focusing on that. So the things I've kind of packed is like loads of magazines. Obviously, you know my favourites, which is Red and Enki. I'm also going to bring some of my other like self-development books along, and we've got loads of games that we are going to play, which reminds me I do need to pack them. And then yeah, just like cooking on the fire. I think there's a little boat that you can like go out and use, which is just amazing. So oh, it's just going to be so lovely, and definitely like what I need and what all of us need. And I think that's really important to make sure that, you know, that we are scheduling in these amazing things just to reconnect with ourselves and disconnect from the world and just have our little piece of heaven. And I'm so looking forward to it. I don't really know how I'm going to post these videos, so I'm hoping when they say there's no cell data, whatever the word is I'm looking for, no Wi-Fi, that there will be somewhere in the vicinity, because that could be a problem. But if I can get it in Canada, where it's literally a nightmare, then I have to be able to get it in the place that we're going to, surely, right? So definitely looking forward to that. And today I just wanted to talk to you about like your week and how it's been and your journey, and are you checking in with yourself, and you know, how do you feel? Are you like kind of recognizing like the emotions and acknowledging it, and like how good do you feel? What's the things that's made you feel alive and happy? Like what things are you moving forward with? And also like what kind of things are you struggling with? Because again, like there's going to be some things that are going amazingly well, and then some things we kind of need to work on. So yeah, I just wanted to use this as an opportunity just to be like, you know, we've come to the end of the week, and how good are we feeling? Like what's that energy like? I feel like we always have a benefit because it's a Friday and we all feel good on a Friday. But I just want you to, and I've said this before, like I really want to encourage you to make sure that you're checking in with yourself and how you're feeling. And sometimes you just need to be able to piece it all together. So I haven't talked much about this yet because there's so much more I want to tell you, but I'm doing rapid transformational therapy. And it's just amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think I needed therapy. Don't we all, right? We probably need therapy the most. But yeah, I never really thought I needed therapy, and I just kind of like fell into it just because one of my friends knew someone, Sarah Louise, and yeah, so we just connected and had this really amazing like friendship. And she does this rapid transformational therapy, and it is just blowing my mind. But the one we did, I think it was last week, was so you go through the process and you kind of have some really amazing breakthroughs. But as part of it, you do feel afterwards for a couple of days, sometimes a few weeks, just a little bit low, or like your energy is like kind of affected, or you feel a bit more snappy or frustrated. And when I was just speaking with her earlier, I was telling her that these kind of things that's kind of been coming up, which is a bit of a surprise because that's not how I am naturally. She was like, oh my goodness, it's working. Like, you are healing and going through all of this, and like all the emotions that you're feeling, like that is having such a big impact on you. And then you're like come out the other side, but it's just like a reminder to say like, this is what like healing looks like. And sometimes it's not very pleasant or enjoyable, but it's so essential. So I do feel like I'm absolutely coming out on the other side. And this morning it was all about just surrendering our worries. Like, we so often think about like the future and what we need to do and who we need to reply to and who we haven't seen that we need to book a date in with. I don't know, it could be literally a whole host of things. And this morning I just kind of realised none of it really matters. You know, when you ask yourself, you know, in a year's time, is it going to matter? No. In 5 years, absolutely not even gonna think about it. And you know, I know that some of us will just get real tight chested, or we get pains in our back, or our breathing's really affected. And you know, when we slow down our breathing and we reconnect with ourselves, it has such a power to transform our state and how we feel. And I just feel like a real sense of calm and peace and content, which is so different to how I've been feeling during the week. And yeah, I suppose it is kind of recognising that there's so much stuff going on internally. Could be from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, things that we've internalised, we haven't even realised, things from our childhood, from school, work, literally it could be anything. And it's so interesting, especially when I was like, I don't need any therapy, and I'm like going through all these emotions, and it's just like making me feel so much stronger and like feel like I'm coming out the other side. And yeah, just have this real sense of calm and joy. And you know, there's like so many things that I'm learning as well, like when I'm doing all these videos, like yesterday when we kind of realised that feedback is also positive and not just negative. I mean, woo, who knew? So yeah, just feeling a little bit lighter. And I think, you know, I think it's so important that we just like be kind to ourselves, check in with ourselves, and really get to grips with what really matters, like what is worth taking up our energy, and the things that's like really weighing us down. Do they really matter? I don't think so. Not if you really think about it. So I'm really excited to like have a session on like self-limiting beliefs and really getting down to like the nitty-gritty with that, and freeing yourself and changing it with empowering thoughts and empowering beliefs. Because yeah, this journey of life is just so exciting. And yes, you can have like so many ups and downs, but we are focusing more on the ups and how we have many more of them. But also it's recognizing that sometimes when we do have a bit of a dip, what potentially could it be linked to? It could be nothing, it could just be a feeling. So like with a storm, like it will pass, and it's just a reminder to that. But also thinking about some of the good stuff and like how we're moving forward and the progress that we're making. I just think we should just give ourselves a little pat on the back and remind ourselves that we are absolutely awesome, and that with every adversity, we will get stronger, and that we've got this and we're just moving in the right direction. And there's so much more to like look forward to, but right now let's just center ourselves, let's be present, let's really enjoy our weekend and reconnect with ourselves and like what makes us feel good, and all those things that's like bogging us down and taking up so much energy. Let's really ask ourselves, like, is it worth it? Will we think about this in a year's time, in 5 years' time? And if not, just surrender. Surrender to the fact that you don't need to worry, because the universe has got you, God has got you, and I've got you, 100%. So I'm going to give you a massive squeeze. I want to tell you that you're so loved and you're so worthy and you're amazing and you are doing your absolute best. I'm super proud of you, and I'm so glad that you're here. And I just can't wait to continue to share this like life with you and everything that's kind of going on. So I will send you so much love and so much blessings and an extra hug from me. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I will figure out how I'm going to connect and do the video, but I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, have an awesome day, and I will see you soon.